Hey, this morning it is time for Morning Manna, the text to talk and the takeaway. And this morning we're dealing with the miracles of Jesus. Have a seat. Have a seat. You ever had your grandmother tell you to go somewhere and sit down? Just go somewhere, sit down. Well, that's what we're going to talk about this morning. The text this morning is Luke 9:16. Luke 9:16. We're going to give you the text, the talk, and then the takeaway. Luke 9:16. As you're turning there, as you're looking there, know that this is where Jesus has the miracles of the 2 fish and 5 loaves. Here it is. Luke 9:16, taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to the disciples. He gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to the disciples. The 2 fish and 5 loaves. I want you to remember 3 words this morning: pray, pieces, place. Pray, pieces, place. Jesus took the 2 fish and the 5 loaves from the disciples who had got it from the boy that was his lunch. The 2 fish, small little sardine-sized fish, barley loaves of bread, the cheapest bread you could get, the coarsest bread you could get baked during that time, and the smallest fish, sardine size. Some of y'all don't know what sardines is, but on another occasion I'll tell you. Little can, just that size. And the first thing Jesus did is that he prayed over it. He gave thanks. Now, that's the first thing. If you want God to do something in your life, give thanks over the little bit that you have. Pray over the little bit that you have. The first thing. The second thing he did is he broke it. He broke it into pieces. Notice this. Many times you don't become what God needs you to more than enough until you're broken. Broken. It did not become what it needed to do. It could not feed everybody until it was broken. There are times in your life when you just have to realize that the only time more is coming when you're broken to pieces. When you're broken to pieces. That's when more God comes. That's when more Jesus comes. That's when more faith comes. That's when more prayer comes. That's when more of what God has for you come. But it takes you to be broken in pieces. He breaks it in pieces. He prays over it. Here's the third thing that he does. He gave it to the disciples to pass out because they were all in their places. In verse 14, it tells you that Jesus, before he did any of the other things, before he prayed, before he broke it into pieces, he told them to have a seat. He said, disciples, I need you to put them in groups of 50 or so. I need them to go and have seat where they are in the right place. You see, sometimes things can't happen in your life until you're in the right place. And you are in the right place so that God, he can't give it to you if you're in the wrong place. For example, we're doing a lot of ordering now. Amazon, that's my friend. I don't move from anywhere. I don't go to any store. I'm going to Amazon. And then I have to make sure that they have the right address, because even though I order it and it belongs to me, if they have the wrong address or I'm not in the right place, what is coming to me won't get to me if I'm in the wrong place. You got to be in the right place where he puts you. Have a seat right there so he can then break the pieces that can multiply in your life after you've prayed over the little bit that you have. What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this: trust God with the little so he can turn it into much. Trust God with your little so he can turn it into much. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. Hey, tomorrow morning, you know it's always open mic manna on Friday. You provide the text, the talk. I'll provide the takeaway. You know what to do. Share the manna with one other person. The Lord be with you. Face shine upon you, give you peace. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna.